Aries. Hello, Aries. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Aries and what does Aries need to know. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. That's a great card to come out right away. Good vibes coming out right off the bat. All right, so this is a turning point. It's an inflection point. There's some kind of good luck coming your way, but it's really important for you to seize the moment. All right, no hesitation on this. Someone is being called to express themselves, speak openly and honestly, something that you've given a lot of thought to this. You've spent a lot of time in your hermit mode, reflecting, self-reflection, soul searching. Okay, it's time. Things are changing, right? We make our own luck. This is like making your own luck by showing up, that sort of thing. Things are changing and it's time for you to speak up. Whatever that means for you, that's the message that's coming out today. Yeah, okay, you've been quiet. You've been healing. You've been resting, recuperating, recovering, and that's a beautiful thing. Rest is very productive for you. You've been resting. And maybe this is in the future, so maybe if you're resting right now, that's good. It's preparing you. The rest and relaxation recovery is preparing you for this new opportunity, for this abundance that will come in. It's got so much potential and you've got to be ready for it. So I see you ready for anything. I see you very wise in the way that you're approaching this. Okay, there could be a Virgo involved here as well as Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, or Libra, and any of the earth signs really. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. It's like you make your own luck here, you make your own abundance, you make your own prosperity, you make this happen. That keeps coming through. I keep hearing that. Okay, there could also be a new lucrative contract, and it's win-win. It's fair. It's fair on all sides. It's fair that you should receive this, or you're being fairly compensated, something like that. Okay, what about this? Does Aries need to know? What else does Aries need to know about this? Go for it. It's just like, go for it. Don't be scared. Don't hesitate. Okay, this is transformational for you personally. Who is this Page of Wands? Somebody has been kind of depressed, or I'm getting like solitary, feeling stuck, feeling like things have not been moving forward. This is you in a transition phase. This is you being prepared for the next opportunity, the next challenge. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stagnant, it's like you're being called to come out, to take action. Like you have an idea. You know what to do. Yeah, there's a decision here. It's a decision that you make. You make your own reality, that sort of thing. But this is not to discount the very real depression or boredom or feeling dissatisfied or disillusioned or like discontent. It's like you're not happy. You're not in love with life right now. And you're being called to choose to step into the light, to come out, to speak up, to take action, inspired action. There's also an important relationship here. I've got Cancer as well as Leo and Gemini. There could be a romantic connection. It could just be friendship as well. Ooh, this is a serious love offer. This is someone who's so intelligent and so loving. They're very, very serious about this relationship. This person is very mature, maybe older. I'm getting that they have a soft spot for you, that you inspire them. I've got Taurus here as well. Okay, yeah, someone has been feeling very stuck in their life. Look at this. The Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped in negativity, a negative mindset, feeling like maybe even like a victim or like stuck in the past, or like really very unhappy with the way things are going in their life. And you have this new opportunity here. You've got something coming your way. And I feel like If you're very, very focused on the negative right now, you might miss out on the positive. You're going to miss out on an opportunity. Yeah, it's time for you to make a decision. Someone has very deep, strong emotions and feelings here. Someone's looking forward to the future. It's hard though. Yeah, it's been difficult. Battling depression, maybe. You know, it's possible you might want to speak to a professional, a therapist, or someone who can offer you some insight, like an outside observer or someone who's very logical, like this King of Swords, but he cares very much with the Ace of Cups, like someone who is very intelligent and logical, who can offer you emotional insight and emotional support. A counselor or a confidant, someone that you can talk to about this. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. You're actually being called, you're being activated, you're being like supported by the universe or encouraged. This reading is encouraging you to speak up, to get moving, to move your body, to overcome the tendency to hesitate or to hold yourself back, to choose to see the positive in the world, to choose gratitude and love wherever you are at right now in your life. Because if you're stuck and trapped in negative thinking, I just feel like you've felt like really depressed, or like your life was not moving forward. The brakes were hit, like you hit a wall, or like, what is this? But what this is it's like, okay, maybe you needed to rest. Maybe you needed the pause. There is progress in the pause. Pausing, putting life on hold, putting everything on hold, putting everything down. There is strength in the pause. There is wisdom in waiting. There's no need to force anything. If you've been feeling stuck or trapped, you are actually in need of deep rest that will prepare you for the next chapter that is opening up, that is so full of promise and potential. You are on the threshold of a new spiritual consciousness. You are called to integrate. You've been integrating past lessons. You've been integrating perhaps this past emotional upset, trauma, or pain, suffering. You're integrating that shadow side. You've been doing the shadow work. Part of the shadow work is facing it and sitting with it, embracing it. You're not repressing, you're not denying your pain and suffering. You're saying, I love myself because I suffer, because I am the way that I am, just the way that I am. I feel like this message of I am good enough just as I am. My life is actually really good. And there are a lot of really good things that I can be grateful for in this moment. Even though I'm not okay, actually everything is better than I think it is. Something like that. That's the message. It's like, this may be hard to hear, but you're being gently encouraged to focus on the positive and choose. Choose the light. Choose to step over that threshold into that new spiritual consciousness, to raise your own vibration. Because not only are you going to benefit from this personally, everyone around you is also going to benefit when you raise your personal vibration and center yourself in that way, in love, in light. You also raise the vibration of everyone around you, close personal friends and family, lovers, as well as strangers. Even someone walking by on the street. If your vibration is high, your awareness is high, your consciousness is high, your spiritual consciousness is connected, tapped into that universal divine light. You know what I mean? That divine intelligence, tapped into that universal intelligence. Then you're going to spread that to everyone who happens to pass you by, even in the supermarket. They might not even know it. They might not even know why they suddenly feel slightly elevated. This is going to elevate every situation that you're in. We create our own reality. This reading is saying that, you know, to gently remind you that we create our own reality, and that perception and mindset are so important. So love yourself for being stuck. Love that you can't move. That love your depression. You know, love the suffering, because that's what you need. You need love. You need to answer that with love and light. That's what this is saying. And when you've found that light within, it shines through you. And there's something that you're meant to take action on, to do or express or to say in a very creative way. You create your own reality. And you're being gently reminded of that fact. So it's important for you to make intelligent decisions. You've got this opportunity, this very beautiful, inspiring opportunity that is so potent. There's so much potential for success, and the only one that can hold you back is you. If you are in a bad mood and focused on the negative, and you refuse to take action, and you refuse to see it, and you don't want to see it, and you're not grateful for it, and you're in that sort of unhappy place, and you're so discouraged, and you're just, I feel like someone's being very stubborn and obstinate. Okay, you will miss this opportunity. It will pass you by. It will. But this is your reminder that you create your own reality, and you choose which path you're going to take. It's encouraging you to choose this love that's coming your way. You may feel frustrated. You may feel like there's something deceptive about this, but what it is you're deceiving yourself. Wouldn't you want someone to tell you? This may be kind of blunt and very straightforward, Aries, you know, but maybe you just need to be told straight to your face in no uncertain terms. You are the one who is deceiving yourself if you think that there is nothing good in this life, in your world, in this relationship. If you don't think that this is like, if you doubt it, I think you're being called to release the doubt, release the need to control the outcome, to force it one way or another. Don't try to impose your point of view or your personal subjective opinion onto this lover, this beautiful, life-changing, lucky miracle that's coming your way. Don't try to impose your opinion on this miracle. Simply witness the miracle, observe the mystery, and feel gratitude in your heart. Allow yourself to love. Allow yourself to feel good. Let go, release, and trust life. Trust that life loves you and that the universe is conspiring in your favor to bring you to a place of creative joy and beauty and uplifting love and light. That's what this whole reading is. It's like, I feel like I'm connecting to someone who is deeply depressed and unhappy and not feeling good, feeling maybe bored or some kind of despair even. It could be different for different people, but the message is still the same. Even though this is a general reading for Aries, so this is just the general energy. If you'd like personal details, we could do a personal reading. You could email me for that. Basically, the general vibe that I'm getting today is someone who has just been kind of depressed or bored or stuck, feeling bad, you know, and almost, I'm sorry to say, almost like a little bratty, because there's a lot of good in your life, and I feel like someone is refusing to look at it right now because they're in a bad mood. And so maybe you're being called out a little bit, gently, nicely called out a little bit, to sort of redirect you and just remind you that you have a higher purpose here. Your life is valuable and meaningful, and it's important for you to continue to, I feel like, to continue to show up, continue showing up in your life, to continue to show up. Yeah, there's there's something is being initiated. Okay, you are initiating something, or someone is initiating this with you, and there's a lot of really great creative momentum coming your way. This is a turning point. It's time for you to take action, to seize the day. Carpe Diem. That's what this is all about today. Overcoming the hesitation, overcoming the self-doubt. That's what I see you doing. I see you doing that. Overcoming hesitation, self-doubt, overcoming negativity, choosing love, choosing light. It's a decision. And also attracting this beautiful lover into your life at the same time. You may have doubts about this. You may have fears about this. You may feel like it's too good to be true, or, you know, you're deceiving yourself into thinking that this is good, when in fact, you're deceiving yourself into thinking that it's bad. Actually, take a moment, take a breath, and look around and count all the beautiful things that you can see. I want you to maybe even write a list of all the things that you're grateful for. This is a reminder that there is so much good in your life, and you have so much to be grateful for. It may be hard to hear, because this is not meant to invalidate or dismiss your suffering, your very real suffering. And the darkness is real. And it's not to dismiss it. It's to embrace it and to love the dark. Love that darkness in yourself. Love the fact that you hate things. I love you for hating those things, because I hate those things too. You know what I mean? Like, say that to yourself. I love you for being so freaking miserable right now. Because, and this is you talking to yourself, because I feel it too. I am right there with you. But we've got to do this. We've got to, like, there's something that you need to enjoy. Like, this is being given to you. I feel like someone is digging in their heels, or being stubborn, or kind of being a brat. And I get it, because I'm just talking to myself, but you can choose. Remember, it's a choice. Whether you choose to seize this moment, because you've got this opportunity coming to you, and it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It is so good what's coming to you. But if you don't think so, or you don't see it, if you've got your blinders on, if you refuse to acknowledge it, refuse to believe it, and you insist on projecting your own insecurity, projecting your own doubts and fears onto this relationship, onto this decision, this set of circumstances, refusing to believe it, refusing to participate, you're really refusing to accept and receive. Giving and receiving love here, but receiving it especially. Someone's having a hard time receiving this love. So you're just being told basically that the universe is trying to love you. And it's okay to be happy. You're allowed to be happy, actually. And who are you not to be happy? Not only are you allowed to be happy, and you're encouraged to please be happy with what you've got, you're almost being admonished. Like, who are you not to be grateful for all of this beauty and goodness and love that's coming into your life? Who do you think you are not to seize the day, not to be your best self, not to be the beautiful being of light, this creature that you are? Maybe you just need to snap out of it, something like that. I'm getting like a snap out of it. I hope I'm not being too rude to you right now. Let me know if you appreciate it or hate it. I don't know. Maybe you appreciate it, like appreciate plus hate. Like when you appreciate something, but you also hate it at the same time. Appreciate. Do you appreciate it when I tell you to snap out of it? Maybe it's not that simple. Maybe you're dealing with like seasonal depression or something, and it's that time of year where it just like, starts to get dark. I don't know. Some people have that, right? Sorry, that was my chair. I sometimes do. I do. But there's something that you're meant to work on, and you're being called to put your energy towards it now. It's time for you to take action. You've been resting, you've been stuck, maybe you've needed that. You know, it's okay. There's power in taking a pause, taking a break, to relax, to reflect, to integrate, to get prepared, to get ready for the next phase. This is it is a very necessary part of the spiritual journey when you're on the threshold of this new consciousness. But at some point it becomes excessive and you need to have moderation. And at some point, wouldn't you want to be told, if you were focusing on the negative at the expense of the positive, if you were focusing on the disappointment and the things that went wrong at the expense of the good things that are still good and could go very right, if you're focusing on what could possibly go wrong at the expense of what could possibly go right, and you're being asked to approach this with a more objective or open-minded or flexible, being flexible in the way that you approach this, moderation, you know, more balanced, a more balanced mindset in the way that you approach and receive. It's enough to observe and to witness. Someone's like, I know I need to make a choice, but I don't know what to do. Choose love. If it feels good. Right now, I feel like go towards what sparks your passion, what sparks your creativity, what makes you feel good, uplifting, and happy. Find something that makes you feel good. Can you name 1, 2, 3 different things that you love or that feel good to you? That's what you need to go towards right now. Choose the light, choose the love, choose the creativity, choose what you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, that's not what you need to be focused on right now. If it's, you know, okay, maybe there are certain things you have to do. You got to do things you don't want to do. That's not what I'm talking about. Obviously, you kind of have to do certain things in life that you maybe don't want to do, but you have to do it. That's really not what this reading is about. This reading is about something more personal than that. It's like, what do you personally enjoy? What gets you out of bed? What is your motivation in this life? It's time to reconnect with that part of yourself. Maybe, yeah, you're being invited to do something very creative and very beautiful. You have this opportunity. There's so much potential for this to go so far and to be so good. The only thing that can get in your way is you. So what do you love? What do you enjoy? Choose that. Choose what sparks joy in your life. Seize the day. Seize this moment, because it will pass. This is not forever. Everything is temporary. Everything is transient. Life is so short and it goes by so quickly. And you could decide to sit on the sidelines, upset and moping, and cross your arms. You know, the figure in the Four of Cups, their arms are crossed and they're like, I don't care. I don't care about anything. Okay, that's a choice. That's an option. You could do that. Is it really the best use of your time? Is it really who you are? Is that really who you are? Or are you actually a fun-loving, optimistic, joyful person who's been going through a little bit of a rough time, who's been feeling bad? It's up to you to decide. Your perception of reality is going to directly influence your life. Your perception of your life makes it what it is, right? So you have this relationship coming your way. This person loves you. They're trying to love you. You don't seem like you're all that interested. Something on your mind, there may need to be some communication here. Something that they want to know what's wrong. They want to know what's bothering you. They want to help you. They want to work on it with you. And I feel like you've not been very open to talking about it, but it's time to open up. If you want this relationship, it's time for you to talk about it and open up. Because this person is very sincerely interested in you. They are a serious person. This person does not play. Okay, this Ace of Cups, King of Swords person, it could be an air sign, or it's just someone who's very stoic and logical and strong and kind of tough and has like a tough exterior. They're maybe hard to read sometimes. And they are, yeah, like very observant, perceptive, logical. I think I already said that, but you know what I'm saying. But like, they're not kidding. Like, they're being completely honest or authentic with you. They're not playing. They really love you, or they feel really serious about this relationship. They are a serious, goal-oriented person who does not indulge in pointlessness or meaninglessness. There's something worthwhile here. This is worth your time. This is worth your energy, but you've got to decide if it's something that you really want. And maybe you have felt like you're not sure. You don't know what you want. You don't know who you are right now. You don't know what direction to choose. You feel unhappy, uncomfortable. You feel stuck. You feel like life is not going anywhere. You feel trapped. You feel like you can't move forward. You can't make up your mind. You can't make a decision. It's an ordeal. And you're afraid. And you're in the dark. And you're not sure where the path is. And you can't see the future. And you can't see the way forward. So you don't know what to do. You don't know right and wrong. You don't know up from down. And so you're just doing nothing. You're like, I don't know. I don't care. Life is boring, or life is terrible, life is hell, and there's never anything good. Nothing good ever happens to me. Why should I believe that you love me? Why should I believe that this is ever going to go anywhere? I'm just going to sit here by myself and blah, 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 and do nothing all day. I don't care. Like, that's the attitude I'm picking up. I don't even care. Fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, someone just does not care. Someone is being offered a sincere love, this opportunity, this miracle, this blessing that's coming into your life. And they just don't seem to really acknowledge it, notice it, or want to take this. They're just complaining and unhappy and sourpuss and just determined to have a bad day. Okay, that's okay. Honestly, I love that for you. I feel like that needs love. I feel like that is someone who needs a lot of love. I feel like that is someone who maybe something is wrong and some of their needs are not being met. Something is bothering them and it needs to be encouraged, or it needs to be acknowledged. Something needs to be brought into the light, and it deserves attention. But it also requires healing, and it also needs to be integrated so that it does not control you, so that it is not directing the course of your entire life based on this pessimistic, negative, I don't know, victim mentality, like nothing good ever happens for me. I don't believe you. I doubt it. Like, you're not real. I don't care. Like, whatever that is, whatever that negative mindset, it's interfering with your progress. It's interfering with your love. It's interfering with your creativity. This depression and anxiety and like, I don't know what to do. I can't make up my mind. Maybe you don't have to do anything. Maybe just relax. There's no need to force it. Trust life to unfold, but don't force it to be any worse than it is either. In fact, I think this is going to turn out a lot better than you expect. I think you have negative expectations. There could be many different reasons for that. but we're addressing it right now. It's not as bad as you think it is. In fact, there's a lot of good here. It could be so much worse. I mean, you could look at the world, right? And maybe, you know, if you've got the internet and you're watching this right now and you've had food, you've eaten something today, right? You've got clothes on your back. We could bring it down to the very basics of things to be grateful for. The food and the clothes and the security and the comfort. Are you warm right now? Are you, you know, because it could always be worse. Wherever you're at, it could always be worse. Someone is feeling hopeless and helpless. Someone is feeling really, really bad. And that's valid. I'm not going to sit here and say that you're wrong to feel bad. You are right to feel bad. Because even if you've got everything that you could possibly need, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to automatically be happy. Because, in fact, sometimes it may be even harder to be happy. I know. But, like, you could have everything in the world. You could have it all handed to you and still be miserable. It's true. It's true. And I feel like, what am I trying to say? Hold on. No, I lost my train of thought. I feel like there's a need for, a new beginning or a beginner's mindset, or to have a kind of open mind. Someone's been, someone's in need of healing and love. Someone's been really unhappy and they need a lot of love. Let's just put it that way. I feel like there was something I was going to say and I totally forgot what I was saying. But you probably get where I'm going with this. Okay. Okay, so the way that we handle conflict can say a lot about our character. How do we handle stress? How do we handle problems, arguments, aggressive, people in the environment? How do we handle stressful situations? That says a lot about who we are. It shows us something about our character. But it also shows us something about our character. How do we handle peace? How we handle peace, prosperity, and tranquility can also say something about our character. Because peace is boring. Being at peace with nothing to worry about, can we handle it? Some people can't handle it. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to worry about. What if there was nothing to worry about and then you just sort of don't know what to do with yourself, so you create problems where there are no problems and actually everything's fine? So there's a need to be at peace within oneself. In that case, your soul is not at peace. You are not at peace. Your heart, your mind is not at peace within yourself. Your affirmation today, Aries, is, I am at peace within myself. And watch how the light shines through you. And suddenly you're walking in the light. You're in the path of the light. You're choosing the light. Choose the light here, Aries. Be at peace within yourself. Because actually things are going really well for you. And the only thing that can stop you from receiving this beautiful love and this inspiration and this joy that's coming your way is you being stuck in these old behavior or thought patterns that may be a holdover, that may have come from a time in your life where you had to be in survival mode. You don't have to be in survival mode anymore. You need to be in thriving mode. You need to be in love and light mode, creativity mode, because you have an opportunity in front of you to create the life of your dreams. You have everything that you need and more coming your way. You are blessed upon blessed. Blessings upon blessings for you, Aries. They are here. It's time. Right now. It's happening. The miracle of your life is upon you right now. It's time for you to kind of like snap out of it and realize it, because you don't want to let this pass you by. You want to seize the day. See this love very clearly. Trust your clear perceptions. This is real. It's really happening. This is the miracle of your life. This is what's being given to you. And I know it's so hard to see it when you feel so bad and you're so depressed and you're in such despair and hopelessness, because it hurts, because you don't have everything that you need, because you're not healed, because you are imbalanced emotionally and in your mind. There's an imbalance and you're in the dark. This is the shadow side. This is the shadow work. You are on the threshold, and this is the evidence. This stuck feeling that you're having, this despair that you are going through, embrace it, love it. Say thank you to the despair, because this is the evidence. This is the proof that you are, in fact, on the threshold of a new spiritual awakening, a new cosmic consciousness. And when you walk through that door and you come out the other side of this ordeal, which has revealed so much about yourself to yourself, you will be walking in that light of joy and creativity and fulfillment in this love relationship, by the way. But it's a choice. You have a choice to make. I think you're coming into contact with a divine counterpart as well, and this relationship is a very important part of this journey. Maybe coming into contact with this person has been an instigation or initiation of this spiritual awakening process, because our relationships, like our soulmates and soul contracts that we have, that's what they're for. We meet certain people. Life has a way of bringing people into your life, you know what I mean, into your reality right exactly at the moment when you're meant to meet them, where you need them, where this is when they're going to be the most impactful. I feel like the universe is bringing somebody into your life at just the right moment for you and them to both step into this liberating consciousness together. And it's not about codependency. It's about finding that light within yourself. And then, you're finding the light within yourself and you're expressing it. And you're expressing it in tandem, in conjunction with someone else who has also found the light within their self. So it's independent of each other, but it's happening together at the same time. And that's why it's a truly supportive relationship. It's very supportive, very uplifting, and there's no weird power struggle, because you're both enlightened and you're both liberated as individuals. And so when you come together, you're really enjoying a liberated, enlightened relationship together, supportive of each other on the path. I see that there's a need to settle accounts from the past, settling the past. Accepting the past for what it was. It's over. It's over now. You accept it. You embrace it. There may still be emotional, reverberations into the present now. That's to be expected. That's okay. We embrace that too. But also letting it go is a part of this. Releasing it so that you can liberate yourself, unburdened by what used to be. Wrapping up and tying up any loose ends, and withdrawing yourself from some kind of reality or lifestyle that you used to have, with a set of behaviors and mindset that used to apply that no longer applies to where you're going, because where you're going is not like where you used to be. So there's a time and a place for certain attitudes and certain behaviors, and maybe that helped you in the past. It's not going to help you anymore. It's time to learn a kind of a new approach, kind of a beginner's mindset, having an open mind to learning new things and experiencing new things, having new experiences and getting kind of optimistic and excited about it. Kind of get excited about this. You're not going to forget the lessons that you learned, because that wisdom and that intelligence is going to also help you. You're going to use your discernment and you're going to apply that intelligence where it's appropriate in the future, because, it might be. But I'm just getting the sense that, where you're going it's not the same as where you used to be. It's more elevated. And so you're going to need a more elevated mindset, and elevated behaviors is going to be more appropriate. But I feel like once you step into that light, you're not even going to want to act like you used to. Not really. It's just not going to be who you are anymore. Who you are is changing. I see you shedding the skin of the past. I also see that you're not interested in meaningless relationships, superficial relationships. That is not what's coming your way. Because the person that's coming your way is not playing games. They are not interested in superficial or meaningless relationships that don't have any deeper purpose. I feel like this relationship has a deeper purpose. And because the purpose of the relationship is deeper, the joy and the pleasure in the relationship is also a lot deeper. There's a profound light here. I see a powerful darkness and a profound light. Okay, a profound darkness and a powerful light. So that profound darkness, we're not going to dwell in it, but we're not going to shy away from it either. We're going to embrace it, but we're going to give it its proper place. And then that powerful light, we're attracted to it. We're not repulsed by it. We're not going to deny the light, but we're also not going to be necessarily attached to it either. We're going to embrace it, and we're going to embrace the shadow at the same time, because both are needed and necessary. So I feel like it's also about balance. I think embracing the light as you also integrate the shadow is going to give you that balance that you really need to have that liberation that you're seeking. Yeah, the Lovers, the two sides, the feminine and the masculine, the dark and the light, the moon and the sun. You want both, yin and yang, inside of you, as within, so without, as above, so below. Okay, should we get some oracles for you? Do we want any oracles? I feel like that's the message today. I feel like I'm going to talk to Hecate, the goddess Hecate. Let's see, what does Hecate have to say to Aries today? This is a profound reading about spiritual enlightenment, spiritual attainment, emotional liberation, liberating yourself from limited ideas, limiting perspectives. Like, yeah, no, you're not forcing anything, but you're going to get out of your own head a little bit here. That's what I think. And you're going to make a decision. You're going to choose life. You're going to choose love. You're going to choose to walk in the light. And you're going to feel a liberated sense of almost like innocence. You can approach this from a beginner's mind as if you don't really know. And maybe that's the most important thing, is to know that you don't know. You don't know. So don't assume that it's going to be bad. Because it's not. It's actually going to be really good. It's a lot better than you think it is. It deserves recognition and gratitude. Carpe Diem, seize the day. Unity. Ooh, the sacred fire. Look at that. That's intense. There's a group of people. It's like a collective of people, and they're all raising their arms together as one. The sacred fire. Ooh, that's intense. Okay, let's see what the book has to say about the sacred fire. Number 15. Within each of us is a spark of soul fire, taken from the torches of Hecate and placed within us to be nurtured and empowered. She fans the flames within us, and from individual embers, we become a united inferno of power, love, and devotion. Feel that heat burning deep inside of you. Fan that ember into a bright flame. Let your power shine, and know that you are never truly alone. Yeah, let your light shine. Let your power shine. You are not alone. There's a fire deep inside of you. You're finding that light within. You're finding that fire within, and it's meant to shine. It's meant to come through you. It's meant to be inspired or instigated or ignited within you and to come out. There's something that needs to come through you, and you're being called to express yourself in no uncertain terms. Speak up. Speak up. Don't let anything stop you. There's the Emperor. That's you. There's the Nine of Pentacles. Sovereignty. This is speaking about independence and sovereignty and personal power. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. This is leading you to abundance and prosperity. The completion of some kind of a cycle or project here. You're reaching a new level of your own personal development. You're gaining so much, but you're meant to also give back. This is very healthy. You're moving into a very healthy phase of your life and a very healthy, positive relationship. You're taking this relationship to the next level. Someone is giving you this offer. You're not sure if you should receive it, if you should accept it. There's the King of Wands. But you should. Ace of Wands. Absolutely. This fire inside. Ace of Swords of 3. Yes. I think it's a yes. Say yes to this relationship. Say yes to life. That's what we're getting here. It's leading you to a very good place of prosperity and abundance. And you have so much good coming your way. That's what this reading is talking about right now. Okay, let's get you a systems oracle because I love this deck. We've got time, number 49. I just heard time waits for no one. It's time. It is time. Oh my gosh. I just saw The Lion King. It is time. Was that from The Lion? Is that like Rafiki from The Lion King? Okay, anyway, I don't know. Number 49, time. Let's read from the book. It says, eternal, continuous, reflective, impermanence, and presence. The time card symbolizes the intricate interplay of past, present, and future, encapsulating the continuous flow of moments that define our existence. It encourages you to reflect on your relationship with time, urging you to become more aware of how you utilize this invaluable resource. How are you using your time? Are you using your time wisely? Life is too short. We were talking about this. Carpe Diem. Life is too short. Don't let this slip away. It's time. It's time to take action. Your flame is growing. Your fire is growing. You've got a fire inside, and feed that fire. Feed your creativity. What do you enjoy? What sparks your flame? What gets you moving, right? What lights your fire, Aries? You need to follow that passion. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is fire of fire, ruled by Mars. Combustion, explosion. It's time for you to embrace that part of yourself and to follow that passion, because as a fire sign, you are meant to feel passionate. If you're not feeling passionate about what you're doing, you're not doing it right, or you're not where you're meant to be, or you know something's wrong if you don't feel that way. If you don't feel passion, there's your sign. So what are you passionate about? What sparks your fire? And if you don't know, then you need to find out. It's time for you to, you're being called to find out what sparks your fire, because you only get one lifetime in this manifestation, right? In this iteration of your life, you know, time is flying and it's time for you to utilize it, etc., etc. Reflecting on your relationship with time, urging you to become more aware of how you utilize this invaluable resource. Time is actually way more valuable than literally anything else. Okay, so often time may seem overwhelming. Yeah, it may seem overwhelming, but it encourages you to constantly achieve more swiftly and efficiently. Yet it also serves as an insightful mentor, teaching the transient nature of life and the significance of savoring the present. This card invites you to embrace the passage of time, urging you to discover the eternal within the fleeting moments. So this is the reverse shadow side of this is timelessness, stagnation, lack of progress, frozen moments, disconnection from the rhythm of the eternal present. So yeah, someone's been feeling really stagnant, really stuck, depressed, unhappy, unwell, not feeling good, stuck in their head, you know, unable to make a choice, not moving forward, in the dark, really going through a dark night of the soul type situation. This is a good thing. This is proof that you're on the verge of an awakening because you're sleeping. Someone's sleepwalking through life. You're about to wake up. Wake up. This is your wake up call. Wake up. Let's get you some more oracles. We're on a roll here. Let's get a liminal spaces oracle for my Aries, please. One liminal space. Oh my God. Carefree timelessness. Look at that. Do you see that? This card is all about having fun. But do you see the symbolism here with the hourglass? Like sands in the hourglass. The days of our lives. Like that soap opera. The days of our lives. Carefree timelessness. Let's read from the book. This is about having fun. And this is reminding me of the Page of Wands. Have fun. You only live once. Carpe Diem. That sort of thing. What is fun? You need to get out and have some fun. I feel like I'm talking to someone who needs to have a good time, to shake things up. Maybe you've just been too bogged down in the day-to-day routine and it's gotten boring, it's gotten stagnant, nothing sparks your joy. It's time for you to reconnect with that fun part of yourself, to have fun, to be a kid again, or to be young again, or connect with your friends. Maybe your lover, maybe your friends, maybe whoever, maybe your own child. Seeing things through the eyes of that child, that sort of thing. Carefree timelessness. How perfect is that, by the way? I just love it. Okay, let's read from the book, though, because I feel like there's a message in that for us. The byproduct of love. Okay, carefree timelessness is a byproduct of love. It occurs when we are fully and meaningfully engaged in the present moment. Yeah, like this is your wake-up call. You need to be more engaged in the present moment. You need to be more aware or awake or like engaged in your life. Someone's been depressed, someone's been stagnant, stuck. It's time for you to engage in life again. It's time for you to come out of hermit mode. It's time for you to take action on some kind of an idea or project or something that makes you feel good, something that's fun, something that is, it's an expression of your life force energy, putting that life force energy towards creating your own reality. This is very empowering, actually. Someone may be like, I can't. Well, actually, you can. Actually, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Say that to yourself. Yes, I can, and I will. Someone needs to be at peace within themselves so that they can enjoy and savor the peaceful, tranquil, present moment. This is about meditation as well, being present and aware and witnessing the miracle and observing the mystery and watching your life unfold in front of you and seeing the divinity in everything, and every moment is divine. Okay, wait, let's read from the book. Okay. Carefree timelessness occurs when we are fully and meaningfully engaged in the present moment. Most often, it's a mindful choice to set aside distractions. In rare instances, there is no choice required, and you are simply gripped by the glory of the here and now. The former will, over time, lead to the latter. So the more you choose to engage mindfully in the present moment, the more it will become like reflexive or natural, the more natural it will be. So it's like, it may be a choice at first, but you won't have to be so deliberate. It'll just come naturally to you. So if you're stuck in this dark place, you may have to, consciously and mindfully choose to practice gratitude, to practice happiness. Ooh, happiness is not something you have, it's something you do. But the more you do it, the more you'll have. So if you practice happiness and you do it on purpose, then you won't have to practice so hard anymore. It'll become your personality. You will be happy because you're not happy right now. Someone's not happy. But it's time for you to be happy. It's like you're getting the universe like wants to shake you. Wake up, Aries. Life is beautiful. It's time to have fun again. It's time to be happy. Do it on purpose. And the more you do it, you won't have to work so hard on doing it anymore. Something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? It'll become easier. It gets easier. The more you do it, the easier it'll get to be. Happiness is not something you have. It's something you do. Okay. You know what? I actually got the Lightseers Tarot. And I'm still sort of using it as a study. I'm still studying it as a deck, but I want to use it right now as an oracle because I have the book right here, and the book has a lot of like positive affirmations for each card. So I actually am going to use this as if it's an oracle. So we got two. We got the 10 of Wands and the Empress. Wow. Okay, yeah. The 10 of Wands and the Empress. Look how far she's had to come to get to this beautiful abundance. It's like you've had to work so hard and it's been so difficult and things have been weighing you down. But now you're coming to a place of liberation and beauty and abundance, and it's time for you to embrace that. So let's read from the book, because I'm treating it like it's an oracle, because why not? I just feel like it. The positive affirmation for the 10 of Wands, it says, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me to tend to the essentials. Okay, you may have been taking on too much, but it's now you've got an opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens. Letting go of others' expectations of you. Oh man, all of those responsibilities, everything's been weighing you down, but you're finding yourself very close to a successful outcome. And the message is to just keep going. Keep going. Okay, cool. Releasing your burdens, knowing that the universe will help you to tend to the essentials. And then we've got the Empress. I am ready to give birth to my abundantly rich future. So you are on the threshold of a new life. You are creating a new life, literally or like figuratively. It could be a real baby child, or it could just be a new lifestyle that you're stepping into. Like we were saying earlier, the place that you're going is not going to be like the place where you've been before. This is almost like a rags to riches type story, or this is like things are getting better. Whatever you had, you're about to gain a lot more on top of it. Whatever lifestyle you've had, you're about to have it a lot better. But what are you going to do with all that peace and prosperity if you're not at peace within your mind and your heart? You're going to end up creating problems, or you're not going to see it for what it is, or you're going to doubt it, or you're not going to be able to receive it, or you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up. You got this miracle coming in and you're about to mess it up because you're not happy, or because you're used to being in conflict. And so you don't know what to do with peace. Imagine that. Imagine someone who, you may be really very good at handling stressful situations, but are you good at handling peace? Because that's what you're stepping into. So this is going to show you how. It says, ready to give birth to abundantly rich future, the divine feminine. Unification, that unity of mind, body, and spirit. Unity of the goddess, sensuality, nurturing, and abundance. Very positive outcome for you of this hard work that you've been doing. It's leading you to abundance and beauty. So that's what you're going into. Be open to it. Be open to learning new skills as well. New skills, new abilities. I feel like there needs to be something right there, don't you? We should get one more. We should get one more. We should get a Woodland Wardens. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Woodland Warden. And then that'll be it. We'll end it there. Oh, here we go. Loyalty. And then we've got trust in the invisible on the bottom. Look at how beautiful these cards are. This artwork is so good. Balance. So trust in the invisible. We've got loyalty here. Was there another one that wanted to come out? I feel like there is. There's this dog, this loyal friend. Someone is very loyal to you. Success. So preparing yourself for the success. Success is coming your way. Trust in the invisible. Let's take the dog. We love the dog. I love dogs. I love animals. So someone is very loyal to you. Let's read the affirmation for number 23 before we go. A friendship is flourishing. Your kindness and loyalty have been noted, and your friend appreciates you. Someone really appreciates you. So, let's see. I'm reading this real quick. Care, affection, loyalty. Someone's very loyal. Sweet but easily bruised, requiring tenderness from its handler. Ask yourself, am I loyal to my friends? How can I improve my friendships so that my companions feel loved and appreciated? Oh, you may be harshly or irrationally judging those closest to you. Could be your friend, your lover. Okay, the lovers can be a romantic, but it can also be friendship. Take it as it resonates for you and you decide. But this is resonating when someone's trying to love you and you may be criticizing, doubting, being harsh. While you may feel undeserving of kindness and friendship, this life is too difficult to face alone. Accept companionship and avoid lashing out at those who care for you. Wow, that is, yeah. So let somebody love you. Let the love in and let the love out. You're coming out of isolation, and this may be scary, or it may be bringing up a lot of emotions that you tried to avoid. You may want to avoid some of these feelings, but you're being encouraged to embrace them, to receive this love that you deserve. Life is too hard to go it alone. Nobody does anything all by themselves. There are people who really love you. How do you show that you appreciate them? Do you let the love in? Is there someone who's been resisting your love? Well, I just feel like this is a message for you. What did it say? Hold on, 23. That was like profound. That was like, it's like heartbreaking. While you might feel undeserving of kindness or friendship, this life is too difficult to face alone. Accept companionship and avoid lashing out at those who care for you. Yeah. What does the Lightseer's Tarot say about the Sun card, by the way? I just feel like looking at it, the Sun card. Because you got this companionship coming your way. It says, the positive affirmation for the Sun card is, I am whole, I am more than enough. I shine like the sun when I am happy. Okay, Aries, that's what I've got for you today. Shine like the sun. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.